Hi, my name is Mark McPherson, and this is my YouTube channel, Tour to Life. So I thought I'd take a few minutes to tell you about the Tour to Life channel and give you some background on me. Over the years, I've kept a personal journal, I've researched various topics that are of interest to me, kept notes on it. So I've decided to convert some of that knowledge and information into different short videos and post them here on this channel, and that's really what you're going to find here. As for myself, I'm a preacher's kid. In fact, I probably fit several of those stereotypes. Not all, but some. In fact, not my father was a Southern Baptist preacher, and my grandfather is as well. Now it's on my mother's side, so mom has the distinct pleasure of not only being a preacher's kid, but also being a preacher's spouse, which is only one step more challenging than me. I was married at 23. That marriage lasted 8 years. I have 2 kids from that marriage. Both of them are now in college. Divorce was tough. It was very, very difficult, and I'll talk a lot about that and my experiences through divorce on this channel. I've maintained really good relationships with both my kids through that. In fact, my son now lives with me while he's going to college here in Texas. But that's been a big challenge. My ex-wife worked against me as much as she did with me, or for me, or did things to me, a lot of things to me. So if you've got difficult relationship with your ex-spouse, this channel's for you. There'll be a lot of information and shared stories you'll probably relate to on that. I got remarried in 2000 when I was 35. I'm still married to my wife, Vera, so technically this is our channel together. She might make an appearance at some point in time, one or more on this channel. We don't have any kids together. She's got one from her prior marriage. With my 2, that gives us 3 total. They're all less than a year apart, each of them, and that's complicated enough. So we decided no our kids. His and hers are challenging enough. I'm in my late 40s. Got some interesting health problems that I'll share with you. It's not the health problems that are interesting. It's the decisions you have to make about affecting your. Are you going to try to extend your life, or are you going to rather maintain quality of life? And those are some really tough issues, and I don't think they get any easier, because I've seen different of my relatives go through the same sort of challenge in confronting those issues. But we'll talk about that. I'll put some information up and kind of give you at least my experience and what's going on. Maybe you can learn something from that. Talk a lot about things that are hard to define. I'm a lawyer, so I come at things try to take my skills of logic and reasoning that are developed there and apply it to more personal aspects and things like spirituality and religion, organized religion, real, the Bible, which is different than organized religion. Remember, I'm a preacher's kid. I've seen it. I've seen the dark, sinister underbelly of organized religion, and I can tell you more stories than you have, I bet. In fact, if you doubt Christianity, or if you've been offended by it, or those that purport to act in its name or in the name of organized religion, this blog's for you for sure. You'll find some information, I think, that you'll really relate to, and maybe help a little bit. Probably talk about. I plan to talk about everything from money to stress and anxiety, which is really the source of a lot of my health problems. Talk about, like I said, my divorce. What the Bible really says about X, name it: angels, heaven, hell, money, alcohol, whatever. Kept a lot of those notes over the years. Live in Dallas now. Live here intentionally. Most of my family, almost all my family, is otherwise in Tennessee. Grew up in Tennessee. and deliberately, I made a really intentional decision to be here in Dallas. I'm going to talk about that a little bit too. A lot of things went into that. That was a complicated issue, but one that I've not regretted at all. Been here since 1990 when I graduated from law school. So if any of those topics interest you at all, subscribe to this channel. Follow me on Twitter. I've got a Twitter feed. It's also at Tour to Life. Whenever we post a video here, of course, if you're subscribed, you'll get notice that it's been posted. If you follow the Twitter feed, I'll post on the Twitter feed when we put up a new video here. Try to do one or more a week. Any more than that, it'd be pretty burdensome. And this isn't supposed to be a burden. This is supposed to kind of help, be cathartic of sorts for me. And maybe watch something and see some of my experiences, and hopefully avoid some of the mistakes that I've made along the way. So literally, this is the tour of my life. We all have a tour. We all go through life. So I just thought maybe sharing some of my joys and sorrows and pains and challenges would maybe help somebody else along the way. And maybe that's you. So I look forward to you following me, and we'll enjoy having you. And feel free to comment under the videos. Please keep things appropriate and respectful and courteous. We can at least be that. Even though we disagree, I understand some of the things that I'm going to say are going to be controversial. They're not intended to be. They're not meant to be, in order to generate publicity or traffic to the site. Nothing like that. But I've lived long enough to know that it will be from time to time. But let's keep our discourse civil, and we'll just see where it takes us. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you along the way.